All right, everyone, let's jump right in. Today we are doing a deep dive into Firm Insights.
Ooh, Firm Insights.
Yeah, have you heard of it?
I have actually. I've seen it around.
Okay, cool. So Firm Insights is a business intelligence solution that's designed specifically for law firms. And,
Interesting.
Yeah, and we've got some excerpts from their website that we're going to be looking at today.
Okay, cool.
So this should give us a good idea of, how the company presents itself to the world and what it's all about, really.
For sure.
So, imagine you're a law firm leader. You're in this crazy competitive market, right?
Absolutely.
And you're always looking for an edge, something to put you ahead of the competition.
Right.
How do you make smarter decisions? How do you boost profitability? How do you keep your firm ahead of the curve?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question.
That's the million-dollar question,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Well, that's where Firm Insights says they come in. They're saying they're like this data-driven secret weapon for law firms. So let's get into it. What is Firm Insights exactly?
So from what I know, Firm Insights is a cloud-based business intelligence system.
Okay. Business intelligence.
Yeah, and I know that might sound a little jargony, so...
Yeah, break that down for us.
Okay, so think of it as turning raw data into actionable insights that help you make better decisions.
Gotcha.
For your law firm. And what's really key here is that it's specifically designed for law firms.
Okay, so it's not just like a general tool you would use for any business.
Exactly. It's tailored to the unique needs and the challenges that law firms face.
Okay, very cool. So who is behind this? Who created Firm Insights?
So the company behind it is called Precise.
Precise.
And they're actually a leading financial management company that's been supporting law firms for over a decade.
Wow, over a decade.
Yeah, so they've been around for a while, and they have over 380 employees.
Wow, that's a big team.
Yeah, and they serve over 100 law firms worldwide.
Okay, so they've got some serious experience under their belt.
Yeah, they definitely know the legal industry.
Okay, so they've got the experience, they've got a good-sized team, they've been around a while. What does Firm Insights actually promise? What are they saying it can do for law firms?
Well, they make a lot of promises, but some of the key ones are they say that it gives you a clear view of all your business operations.
Okay, so like everything's laid out in front of you.
Exactly. You can see everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Then you can get valuable insights into your financial performance.
Okay, so you can see where your money's coming from, where it's going.
Exactly. You can monitor your key metrics.
Key metrics. Now, there's another one of those businessy terms.
Yeah, but basically think of it as the numbers that matter most to your firm.
Okay, got it.
Like how much revenue you're bringing in, how efficient your billing is, things like that.
Okay.
They also promise effortless client matter tracking.
Okay, that sounds helpful.
Yeah, no more digging through files to find what you need. And seamless report generation.
Oh, so you can easily get the information you need when you need it.
Exactly. And of course, all of this leads to faster, more informed decision making.
Okay, so you can make those tough decisions with confidence.
Yeah, because you've got the data to back it up. And they also say you can save money thanks to the SaaS model.
SaaS model. Now, remind me what SaaS stands for again.
Sure, SaaS stands for Software as a Service.
Okay.
And basically it means you access the software online instead of installing it on your own computers.
Got it.
So it's generally more affordable. And another big benefit is you get real-time updates via the cloud.
Okay, so everything is always up to date.
Exactly. No need to wait for software updates or anything like that.
All right, so they're making some pretty bold claims about what Firm Insights can do.
They are.
Now let's dig a little deeper into the specifics. What are the modules that make up this system?
Okay, so the modules are kind of like the heart of Firm Insights.
Okay.
And they each focus on a specific area of your law firm's operations.
So like different tools within the system.
Exactly. So first you've got the Firm Overview module. And as the name suggests, this gives you a high-level overview of your firm's key performance indicators, or KPIs.
KPIs, there's that term again.
I know, right? But they're really important.
Okay.
So these KPIs give you like a snapshot of your firm's overall health.
Okay, so you can quickly see how you're doing.
Exactly.
Okay, what else?
Then you've got the Billing Control module.
Uh-huh.
And this is all about managing your budgets, your invoices, payments, write-offs, everything related to billing.
All in one place.
All in one place.
Okay, so no more juggling spreadsheets or separate systems.
Exactly. It's all streamlined.
Okay.
Then there's the Employees module, which tracks employee performance data and helps you visualize your organizational structure.
So you can see who's performing well and where there might be some gaps.
Exactly.
Interesting.
And then there's a Profit Center module, which helps you monitor your firm's goals and performance across the entire organization.
So you can see which practice areas are most profitable.
Exactly, or which partners are bringing in the most revenue.
And then the clients module.
Right. The clients module gives you in-depth analysis of your clients by matter, profit, revenue.
Oh, wow. So you can really understand the value of each client.
Exactly. And finally, you've got the partners module, which focuses on managing compensation models and profit sharing.
Okay, that's a big one for a lot of firms.
It is. It can get really complicated, so having a system to help you manage it can be a huge time saver.
Absolutely. Okay, so that's a pretty comprehensive set of modules.
It is. They really have tried to cover all the bases.
Now, I want to get your take on all of this. You know, you've been working with law firms for a long time. You really understand the ins and outs of this industry.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the potential value of Firm Insights for law firms?
Well, on the surface, it looks really promising. I mean, having access to all that data in one place and being able to visualize it and analyze it,
Yeah.
that could be a game changer for a lot of firms.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things that Firm Insights really emphasizes is monitoring key metrics.
Right.
And I think that's so important because if you can track those metrics, you can identify areas where you can improve your profitability.
So it's not just about seeing the numbers. It's about understanding what they mean and what you can do with them.
Exactly.
Mm.
For example, let's say you're tracking your billable hours per lawyer,
Okay.
and you notice that one lawyer is consistently billing significantly fewer hours than the others.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now you have the data to start a conversation with that lawyer to understand. Or maybe they're just more efficient.
Maybe they're just really good at their job.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And another area where I think Firm Insights could be really valuable is in client matter tracking.
Okay. Tell me more about that.
So, you know, law firms often struggle to keep track of all the details of their client matters.
Yeah. There's a lot going on.
There is, and it can be a nightmare trying to find the information you need when you need it.
Especially if you're dealing with multiple cases at once.
Exactly. But if you have a system like Firm Insights where everything is centralized and easily searchable,
Yeah.
that can save you so much time and hassle.
And probably reduce stress levels too.
Oh, absolutely. And not only that, but it can also lead to improved client satisfaction.
Okay. How so?
Well, if you can easily access all the information about a client's case, you can provide them with more accurate and timely updates.
Right. So they feel like they're in the loop.
Exactly. And that can go a long way in building trust and loyalty.
Absolutely. So having all of this data at your fingertips, you know, really could empower law firms to make more strategic decisions.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine being able to see which practice areas are growing the fastest, which marketing campaigns are bringing in the most clients.
Yeah, you could really focus your resources on the areas that are most profitable.
Exactly. You could also identify potential risks early on.
Okay, like what kind of risks?
Well, let's say you see that your write-offs are increasing. That could be a sign that there are problems with your billing practices or that you need to be more selective about the cases you take on.
So you can take action to address the problem before it gets out of control?
Exactly. And all of that leads to better decision-making and ultimately a more successful law firm.
Okay, so it sounds like Firm Insights has the potential to be a really powerful tool for law firms.
It does. But of course, no solution is perfect.
Right.
There are always potential downsides to consider.
So let's talk about those. What are some of the challenges that firms might face if they decide to implement Firm Insights?
Well, one of the biggest challenges is likely to be data integration.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
So law firms often have data stored in multiple different systems.
Yeah, you've got your billing system, your CRM, your time tracking software.
Exactly. And getting all of that data into Firm Insights in a way that's accurate and consistent.
Yeah.
That can be a complex process.
Could be a logistical nightmare.
It could be. And then there's the issue of staff training.
Right. You can't just expect everyone to know how to use this system right away.
Exactly. You're going to need to invest time and resources in training your staff on how to use Firm Insights effectively.
And make sure they understand how to interpret the data.
Exactly. And of course, there's the initial investment to consider.
Right. Implementing a new system is never free.
It's not. You've got to factor in the cost of the software itself, the implementation, the training, the ongoing support.
Yeah. So it's not a decision to be made lightly.
Exactly. You really need to weigh the potential benefits against the costs and the challenges.
And do your research, make sure it's the right fit for your firm.
Absolutely.
Well, this has been a fascinating deep dive into Firm Insights.
It has. We've covered a lot of ground.
We have.
Yeah.
And I think you've done a great job of explaining what this system is all about and what its potential benefits and drawbacks are.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
So I want to leave our listeners with a thought-provoking question.
All right. Okay.
If you were considering Firm Insights for your law firm, what questions would you ask?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. What features would be most important to you? What information would you need to feel confident in making a decision?
Yeah, those are really important questions to consider.
They are, because knowledge is power, and understanding how to leverage data effectively.
Right.
That's crucial in today's competitive legal world.
Absolutely. You need every advantage you can get.
You do. So go out there, do your research, and see if Firm Insights could be the solution that helps your firm thrive.
Great advice.
All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into Firm Insights.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll see you next time.
See you then.